Well, so it is May Day, and this is traditionally associated with um, the hawthorn, which blooms right about now, I suppose, in England, probably not in Minnesota. And I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico right now, and it doesn't bloom here. We're having a lot of rain. It's really beautiful. It probably is in bloom if there are any, but I've been looking around and I haven't seen any. So we are, but boy, back in Minnesota and Wisconsin, I sure have seen quite a few a little bit later in the year. It's one of my favorite plants. It's such a kind of a rough and ready plant. Ooh, as well as beautiful at the same time. And it's kind of small. It's a pint-sized tree, and it kind of makes it, I don't know, easier to relate to. But it has quite a long history of use in, no, it has a short history of use in herbal medicine, has quite a long history of sort of associations in mythology and with Mayday and so on like that. But it's an amazingly short history of use in Western herbalism. I did read in the Middle Ages, the berries were used with fatty meats to help with the digestion, and that's similar to the way this plant is used in Chinese medicine and to this day. And but that was forgotten in Europe, and then finally, John Wesley, the minister who founded Methodism, he noticed that his horse ate. This would be in the late 1700s. His horse ate in the hedges when he was really exhausted and worn out. The horse ate the hawthorns in particular, which aren't that easy to eat. I don't know if it's can't remember, it's probably the leaves. And so he began to use it, just to introduce it for stamina and so on. It wasn't still a very important herb. And then in the late 19th century, there was a doctor in Dublin, can't remember his name, but he developed a miracle herb or treatment for for people whose hearts were really worn out, already damaged by a heart attack or by cardiac compensation, which we will describe, and or just trying to keep their heart together. And he kept it secret, and people from all over Europe would go and visit him to get this great remedy. And when he died, he specified in his will that that his daughter identify the plant and let everybody know about it. And it was the common hawthorn. So it was hawthorn berry specifically. So it started as the berry. And this was picked up by the eclectics and probably, I don't know about, probably the physiomedicals, botanical doctors of the United States. And it was also picked up by the homeopaths, and they used it in the mother tincture, smaller doses, maybe 5 to 25 drops of the tincture, which can be kind of small. And they used it as the herbalists and the botanical physicians did. The herbalists picked it up. You find it in many of the early 20th century herbals, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Dr. Christopher, certainly, and down into modern herbalism today.